With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Orchard Park. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Prep ball 80. Steady.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
13 yards. First down.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud going to throw right away. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Oh, ready.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Some bullshit they gave us now. Watch this. Time to bring the smoke. It's time to bring the smoke.
Hey, Uno Mars. 118. What's that?
Throwing for the pistol.
Time to bring the smoke. I'm not going to let you sit back there and carve me up.
Shaq Thompson in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one
That's bullshit. This shit.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
No way! Yo, he was in front of him.
Kincaid. And he will have
Ah.
the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically
Yo,
work
he
their
was
way down
front
the
of-
field.
oh,
They've been
fuck.
highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down.
Get that out of here. Let's go.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good
Fuck he
job
think we is?
to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on second down. Stroud to the middle.
Yo, this nigga's getting cooked.
By Shakir. And they will take him
How the
down
fuck?
at the 20-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Oh, 118.
Stroud. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Red.
To throw is Stroud.
Fuck out of here with that. Let's go.
Great work to get in
You know
there.
that goofy
Makes it
shit.
difficult. Defensively, it sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Buggy. 11.
On fourth down, Stroud. This
Oh,
one
tried to pick that
incomplete.
motherfucker.
The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Forced out left. He's going to keep it himself. And it'll be marked out.
Ref, he's tackling me out of bounds. We got a ball out.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's pumped by Watkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll take off again. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 10.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up third and
Milroe on third down. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he will the drive will continue after a pickup of 8. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And they'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. It'll be first and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Throwing again, it's Milroe. Headed left, buying time. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out on top. 14-0. 14. Bills nothing.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Oh,
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Ernest Jones in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. And the pressure too great. He sacks in the end zone. That's a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Milroe. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. That's complete to Watkins. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
Throwing is Milroe. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is hard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards. They'll send their tight end left. To throw again is Milroe. Open man is Hooker. It's caught. And he'll take touchdown catch this year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Oh, ready?
Quick throw. The RPO.
What the fuck was that?
Coleman out wide. And they will bring this into the red zone.
What the fuck play was that?
Inside the 20. Big play there for the Bills. Pick up with 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Hey, south. Here we go. Why Tony? 18. What's that?
Now Stroud. That is pulled in at the 5.
Yo, he's getting cooked by Shakir.
Take it on in. Khalil Shakir.
Kid, cooking.
Touchdown to Bills. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Back into the hands of Watkins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
First down, Seattle.
To the air, it's Milroe. That is
Wrong button. My fault. Good shit.
by Christian Benford. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30.
Oh, ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that? 19 Texas. Hey, south.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Looking downfield for Coleman. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
Here we go. Ready? Look the hot, look the hot.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. Now he takes off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Seahawks first down.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receivers. It's 2nd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Milroe. This one complete to Watkins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And
Again, it's Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Cut 19.
Here we go. 4th down. It's Milroe. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Milroe going to throw it again. Now he'll run. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Come on.
Milroe. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Milroe on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
a gain of 12 yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now it's Milroe. Get this complete to Horton. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Milroe to throw. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bills will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
What's that? Robin.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills get it back to within 9.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And across the 20, marked about the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Down. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
All right. Tony. 12.
Oh, now problems with the exchange, and that ball is out. How about that? The quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
On the quick, right? 19 Texas. 118.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
To throw is Stroud. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Throwing on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them back.
And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Buffalo.
Look, I don't want to reply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready?
Now Milroe on first down. He's going to run it. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick. First down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Smith and Jigba left side. Got him. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Milroe. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 22 yards to pick up there. First down, Seattle.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
On the ground, it's Walker. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Smith and Jigba, the man in motion. Here's Walker. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That's complete. It's JSN.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. Walker. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 33 yards.
18. Let's go.
To the ground, a first down run. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
18. Let's go. Look the hot. Look the hot.
They run on the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. A pass caught right side by Coleman.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, 18. Let's go.
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first down, it's Milroe. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Get this complete, it's Kupp again. He's to the 15. And he will score. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Again, it's Milroe. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go. Nice out. 118. What's that?
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd
Here we
down.
go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Oh, ready?
To throw, it's Stroud. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. Got to think you want 6 when you have it 1st down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a give up the middle, and nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
That's complete to Coleman. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. What a huge play. 4th and goal. They'll drop the throw. Oh, my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are right back in this one.
It's a turnover on downs.
Get it. Viking 18.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Steady.
Milroe on 3rd down. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered...
He was supposed to get out of that, yo.
Difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Flushed to his left. Off he goes. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll run again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Why Tony? 18. What's up?
Stroud going to set up the throw. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with that.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Tony.
Now Stroud. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. One final play. He's looking deep for Shakir. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a...